like I said, there's a little bit of a switch up. My skin comes first, you feel me, whatever, I don't care. But we're still in the prologue of, you feel me, them going through the different people, you feel me, fighting like I listed off before. And then Brunhilde, she was sitting back thinking about her like three sisters, you feel me, who like she lost as well, because not only did we lose people of humanity, we did lose three Valkyrie sisters. No, Thrud was with Raiden, um Reagan Leaf was with Labu, and Rangan Riss was with Labu, and then Reagan Leaf was with Adam, and then Rand Gris was with Labu, and then through, like I said, Raiden. Got it now. But I suck at these sisters' names. Reagan Leaf. Reagan Leaf was with Adam, yes, and then Rand Gris was with Labu. I really take this serious. That's why it's like their names are so difficult. But also, I want y'all to know, you feel me, who was with who, okay? And even Hermes is pondering, like, really saying, like, damn, like, if one human is able to push Shiva to the max, you feel me, to, like, literally the extreme, this dude was literally on fire, okay? He's like, damn, like, we did not, like, expect this at all. And I feel like Brunhilde, she had to be plotting for the longest to call Ragnarok, because you feel me, they do this whole meeting thing, like, you feel me, and they always be voting about different stuff, because you know, in terminology, you feel me, they say that the gods, they visit different places, because even they showed when it was the story of, I believe, Hercules, Ares ended up like going to his town to, like, you know, give punishment or whatever, because gods was like, when certain cities or like states were unruly, they would quote unquote say that's when destruction and stuff would form, you know what I'm saying, and that was quote unquote them. So like, yeah, gee. So Gon ended up giving Brunhilde the 4-1 on Buddha, because remember I told y'all, like, he ended up getting rushed to like the emergency after like spitting up blood or whatever, and joking with Brunhilde. Da 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 da. And she was like, he's doing good, he's under strict orders though to like stay in bed and stuff like that, he's on bed rest, but he's okay, you feel me, yes, he's not in danger of his life, which is good. I wonder why Gon is like the only sister that Brunhilde is really around. I don't know if it's because she's the youngest, or what, or she's not able to participate because she's not old enough, so that's why, because all the other sisters aren't really there except what's that other sister's name, hold on, Hyrus, that's who's my friggin', what's it called, icon picture, there we go, like, I love her, like, she'd be like mad and then she'd be like sweet, like, I don't know, it'd be so funny. It reminds me of me when I be crashed out, like, her face is like So now they're walking into like their normal like arena spot, you feel me? So right now representing humanity is China's King of Kings. I don't want to mess up his name. King Shi Huang, that's his name. And he's wearing like a bandana. I'm gonna insert his picture. I like his style too. It's really giving medieval like type vibe, but he has like shoulder pads with spikes. Like I said, the bandana, and it looks like he got the bandana like a cool like type of like design on it, and then like he kind of has like a scar right there, but he has like a smile, like kind of like a grin, like a smize, there we go, about himself, but he looks expensive, yo. And then they show Hades, king of the Helheim, and by the way, this is round 7. This is the battle between the kings basically, because Quinn is literally China's king, and then Hades is the king of the Helheim, basically. So King of Kings basically battling out. And then they're just recapping like the whole when Hades makes his entrance, and when they're actually discussing like who should, you know, go up next, you feel me? Like who will be able to have the mental amount of power to get a win for us, because we're nervous. They all get this like kinetic type energy. Well, it's really like a blue like lightning bolt where all they're like, and it hits like you could say like their third eye in a sense, where they're triggered, or like the side of their head, but mainly like their third eye, it hits, and it's like a signal, and they're like like they're in shock. Like I don't know if it's because the energy's so powerful, but it like hit their head. Oh, okay, never mind. It's Hermes was looking at Aries like, bro, you're about to be up next, and he's like, me? Like he's like, I feel he's like sweating bullets almost. And I want to say this about Aries. Aries is very emotional. Aries is not afraid to show his emotions, bro. When his bro Hercules passed away, he was really fucked up over that. I'm not gonna lie, like excuse my language, he was really fucked up off of that. He was crying. You know, Zeus had to punch him to get himself together. Like Aries is one of them actually that like when they watch the battles, he actually expresses like concern. Like, bro, we're getting murked out there. But it's cool how they all put in their input, and also how certain people can notice certain techniques that we as humanity are using against them as gods. Like it's cool when you see the battle and they break down like the different moves and stuff like that, as well as the narrator. I think it's Heimdall, you feel me, the announcer, you feel me, who like, you know, hypes up the room and stuff like that, and also like puts in input as people are battling and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see, like, and then he's talking about humanity is far stronger than we thought. Like he at first he was like, yeah, I'm in there, I'm the god of war. Then he was like, hold on, Poseidon just got murked. Like, you feel me, we're kind of getting clapped out here. I really don't know if I want to be next. Like the anxiety started to feel heavy for Aries right here. Like like in this part, it's like he blacked out, like in a sense where it's like his inner conscious started talking and be like, nigga, what are you fucking talking about? You know you're scared. Like, yeah, like now he's like questioning stuff. He's like, bro, like, could they actually kill me, bro? Like, am I not untouchable as much as I think I am, bro? Like, one of the big three is gone. And then Hades ended up being like, as you feel me, Aries is going through his like little anxiety attack, you feel me, over kind of in the corner to himself. Hades is like, I'll fight. And then Zeus was like, yo, what's, you feel me, like getting you to be like kind of riled up to want to fight, because you just came, like, you feel me, he came at the end, you feel me, and he didn't come after the battle when his brother passed away. So I guess he was taking time to grieve, and he was like, I don't know what, these humans got me fucked up. How the hell you gonna murk my brother, my brethren, Poseidon? That's my baby brother right there. You feel me? And you have to remember, Hades is the oldest, you feel me, out of Zeus and friggin' Poseidon. Poseidon's the baby, and then Zeus is the middle child. And it kind of makes sense why Zeus acts the way he does. He definitely gives middle child behavior, bitch. Definitely. And then he was like, bitch, I'm only here for my brother. I'm here to seek revenge. I'm here to, you feel me, get us a W, bitch. You feel me? I'm trying to take this home, bro, to avenge my brother. You feel me? And then also within the trailer, we're on episode 2 now. Like now we're starting to fight. After the prologue or whatever. They're showing like the different people who are coming up. So Beelzebub is gonna end up fighting, and then they showed like two other gods also. So we're looking forward to those people. But then they of course showed initially Hades and I don't want to butcher his name, Jesus. Quincy, you feel me, him? Quincy Hong. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Nostradamus again is like cosplaying as Brunhilde, while her and Gold end up going into like their meeting room where they figure out who they're gonna pick next. You feel me, for round 7, and so then he ends up turning back into himself, and they are talking well, Gold is kind of a little anxious about who's gonna be able to defeat Hades or whatever. She's like, this is gonna be a tough match. And then also I told you that Nostradamus is like a little trickster, so he was like, the fate of the next battle will go to the gods, and he did it so seriously that Gold was like, seriously? And he ended up laughing like, bitch, I tricked you. Of course I don't think that. And then like they were like, discussing back and forth a little anxiously, and then Brunhilde ended up be like, oh, I know who I'm gonna pick. And then she ends up picking what's his name? Quincy. There we go. I got Quincy. Sorry guys. She says that Quincy is the king of the beginning, the king of all kings. And at the end, you remember how I told you we ended up seeing what he looks like because he ended up busting through the Colosseum and leaving like a trail of holes. And her sister Brunhilde told Golda to just look for the trail of holes because he busts just through everything.